Hello, this is Norma Cowie with a Sunday thought. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and I know I went to the store yesterday and it was full of flowers and cakes and all little cupcakes with, done up in pink and red and everything about love. And it got me thinking about how often when we look at Valentine's Day, we think of the other person in our lives that we love. But truly, what about self-love? To me, that's the most important. I know through my clients, very often to love oneself is the hardest. Very often we're criticized if we feel good about who we are and what we're doing or anything. It's like, excuse me, you're not, I don't know what it is you're not, but you're not. We need to be honoring, respecting, and loving ourselves for sure, because then we can respect and honor and love others so much easier. And therefore, I want you to think about loving yourself. I want you to think about how do you appreciate who you are, because it is the self-love which allows you to love more, let's say, authentically in the relationships around you, people around you. I wondered for a while why people had so much trouble with self-love. And I must admit, I had to go through quite a bit in order for myself to come to say, yes, I love me. It's not sort of in our culture to do that. And yet, if we don't really appreciate who we are, if we don't appreciate and value all the different aspects there are about ourselves, how can we do that for another? Very often we put everything on the outside, like, oh, I do this and I do that and I do the other. But then there's this hollow feeling inside because you're not taking care or you haven't taken the time to honor you. So I just want a little different slant on Valentine's Day. I want a slant of what are you giving yourself this particular day? What are you buying yourself? Flowers? Are you buying yourself a cake? Are you buying yourself something that you feel that you would really love to have? Or is it always about somebody else outside of you? I want you to really think about how much you love yourself. And with love comes respect and honoring, which I find is also very important. It took me a long time to learn to love myself. It took a lot of inner work. It took a lot of understanding. And yet, when I look after myself, when I appreciate myself, when I love myself, life sort of flows in a much easier way, in a much easier sense. So on this Valentine's Day, I'm just going to say my Sunday thought is, please ensure that you love yourself. And if you don't, think about how you can change that to love yourself. Now, I do need to add one more thing because I found I did a lot of work about loving myself and then one day realized I didn't necessarily like myself. And so I have a series of affirmations actually that I call loving self affirmations. And in there is, I like myself, because I found it was very easy to love myself, but sometimes I don't always like myself. So I'm just going to add that little add on there just to make sure that you not only love yourself, but you like yourself, that you live your life fully in enjoying all the different aspects that are given to you, or as of right now that you're allowed to have. So it's like basically what I want is for you to really honor, appreciate, love, and like who you have become. You have a great weekend. Oh, yeah, someone reminded me. I really need to say, please press like if you've liked this, subscribe if you feel drawn to subscribe, and anything else that you want to do. They've said, I tend not to think about too much about those things, but it's very important for my channel. So likes, shares, subscribe. Bless your heart. Have a great day. Thank you.